Today we're at Sauder Village in Archibald, Ohio, and this is the 2024 rug cooking show.
No, she was asking for
vendors here.
She said we need to talk in the chat and have, so I need more information, and I'm like, I know. Okay. Somebody's dropped a bag. Do we know who's dropped that bag? Me.
I was just thinking, now that is a nice picture. Yeah.
A lot of vendors displaying their wares. Nice rug hooking here, decorated with a rock. How about that? It rocks. Now, this is quite the show. There is a lot of people from all around the country here displaying their rug hooking wares, and again, like I said, a lot of vendors that sell the yarn and all the tools necessary to do rug hooking. You can see there's a lot of them on display, both large and small.
Yeah, this is going to be on YouTube, by the way. She is from Reading, Pennsylvania. Hey, did you get that? The ballot box is from... Oh, no, wait, ballot box? No.
A lot of yarn, piles of yarn. You need yarn, this is the place to be.
Tell your name.
Rebecca Earp.
Rebecca Earp from Reading, Pennsylvania.
Of the wool.
And all this wool is hers. She's brought all this to sell.
Taking a look at that. Wow.
And look at her necklaces. I love her necklaces. And
very nice.
Yeah, she's come a long way. And
it's our 25th year here.
It's her 25th year. Wow.
Pretty amazing.
And so, I had a good time meeting you and seeing your necklaces, and I will be. Oh, I like that red and white too. I've got to come back.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay, so this is going to take me a while, so I'm going to go in there.
Yes.
And people from all over the world submit their rugs online. They're judged by a panel of judges, and the top 60 go into celebration. So inside the celebration exhibit has some of the rugs from.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you.
You don't have to play.
Many beautiful patterns, and it's quite the art, rug hooking. I've never heard of it before, but you can see a lot of people have, and they enjoy it. Very interesting.
You weren't asked. I'm going to talk to you. You should do that.
Obviously, these folks are from Wisconsin. A lot of work goes into this. Pillow. Oh, now look at this one. I guess that would be considered a hydrangea. Either that, it looks like the planet Mars. Use your imagination. All this rug hooking might make you a little thirsty. How about some lemonade? 3D. Look at that. The flowers are just coming right out of the basket. LA, anyone?
There you go. Thank you again.
Fair enough.
I'm here to buy just about anything you need for rug hooking, between yarn, the tools to actually do the hooking itself, ornaments, you name it. It's all here.
I am totally overwhelmed. I have never seen anything like this, and I don't even know where to start. I can see that I need to choose another form of artwork because there's no way I could ever do anything like that.
Well, dig in and start something right now.
Well-
There we go.
I think I'll just design it and pay somebody to hook it because, I mean, talk about talented people.
So where to start? Well, you can start right here. This is where they sell the pattern. You can buy a pre-made pattern right here. Then you buy the yarn. Then you buy the tools. You hook it. You might have thinking, well, this is going to be a nice, inexpensive hobby. I think it's probably a little bit more expensive than that. We won't go into that. Oh, and did I say yarn? Anyone? Look at all that. Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of yarn. Another pillow. The 2024 Rug Hooking Show.
Yes,
And your name is?
Leslie Knight,
Okay.
and I co-curated this exhibit with a friend, Bonnie Scott. It contains rugs of 45 insects. We invited artists from around the world, so we have artists from Japan, Australia, Germany, Norway, across North America and Canada. And they hooked bugs because the purpose of our exhibit is to attract kids and the next generation into rug hooking and fiber art. So we wrote a children's book. So all the rugs from the exhibit are in the book with whimsical rhymes and educational facts about the bugs. and we're using the proceeds from the book to run art programs for kids at each location our exhibit travels to.
Okay.
So next year there'll be a camp here at Sauder where we'll teach the children rug hooking.
All right, very good. Well, if you don't mind, I'll take a few pictures of your work.
Go, enjoy it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
I'm glad you. Like Tokyo, that's just so cool.
Very nice work, especially like the butterflies. Cuckoo wasp. If I was ever going to get stung by a wasp, I guess I'd want it to be cuckoo.
Look at that, it's from Australia.
See the 3D rug hooking here. This is pretty amazing to be able to do that. And still keep the little bugs in mind. There we go, right there. Just like a photograph. Cock-a-doodle-doo. This is how you really do that rug hooking right here. And you see that's how tedious it can be, but it can be fun, right?
Fun and productive.
Yes. How long does it take you to do one, just generally?
I don't. Different sizes, different, you know, a lot of things go into play as to, so I just sit down and I have 15 minutes and I might have an hour this day, you know, so it's always,
right.
And I might have 2 or 3 going at the same time.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
That might get a little confusing to you sometimes,
Oh, I kind of keep things separate, you know. I try to.
If I tried to do 3 things at once, it would be a disaster. Well, very good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Eventually, it'll probably be on YouTube. It's been about 3 weeks or so.
3 weeks? Okay.
Yeah, if we're lucky. see him.
To see you. I've been watching you on YouTube. Yeah. And this is Tom.
Hi Tom, how are you?
I'm so glad to see you here.
I'm glad to be here.
And you work for Cushing?
Yes, I work for W. Cushing and Company. We've been in Maine since 1879.
How long have you worked for them?
I bought the company 8 years ago.
You bought it?
Yeah, well I own the company.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, I'm the owner of the company, yep. And the dyes, we've been making the dyes in Maine since 1879, the Cushing Perfection dyes.
Perfection dyes?
Yep, we do acid dyes for wool and cotton. We do direct dyes.
So you sell dye here?
No, yeah, we don't have it here.
You don't have it?
because they make a mess of it. Everybody makes a mess of it.
So have to order that
you
online?
have to order it online. But yeah, that's how we dye all our
Oh
walls.
my goodness, will you have, do you design a lot of these yourself?
Yes. Yeah, the rabbit. A
Oh,
lot
I
of
love
these,
that one over there.
Yep, and a lot of these are designed by myself. Yes, I still design. We're also the largest pattern company. We have
Okay.
over 10,000 replica patterns.
10,000?
We have all the history, Edward Sands Frost, Ralph Burnham, and then I designed Sharon Smith, the vintage postcards you like, I think the vintage postcards and stuff. So yeah, we have fun.
Well, I enjoy your program so
good.
much, and of course, I am a beginner that started 28 years ago for one little thing,
Yep.
and then put it away.
That's okay, you're back here, that's all that matters.
I've never been here. This is my first time, and it's totally overwhelming. Because who knew that there were so many talented people?
Oh God, yeah.
I thought this was a dying art.
No, it's not a dying art, it's thriving, very much
Apparently
thriving.
so, and I really kind of wish I hadn't brought my credit card because
That's okay, it's once a year, like Christmas, that's all.
yeah, I think so. My Christmas present, but so glad that we got you, and
I'm so glad you like the YouTubes, I really am.
oh, I love them. I mean, I just sit and watch it all the time because who wants to watch TV?
No, there's
I
nothing
mean,
on TV, unless it's British TV. But they took in,
can't understand them.
but they took Endeavour off, so I'm bummed. But
So-
All Creatures Great and Small is coming, so we're good.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
me too.
And so have a good show.
Thank you, and it's so good. Thank you for your kind words, I truly appreciate it.
Well, I'm telling everybody.
Good.
So have a good show.
Thank
and
you.
so happy to get to meet you in person, and
Same here.
we may see you out there in Massachusetts.
Maine,
So-
we're in Maine.
Maine.
Yep, we're in Maine. Come and see us.
We might do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and her name of her store is Woolen Heirlooms, and she's from Boonville, Indiana. So not very far from here, or?
6 hours.
Okay, we're 6 hours. We're in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Okay, so you're not far from us, really.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've got a lovely shop. Now, do you do any of the hooking?
I do all that.
You do all of it.
I'm
Like-
the only one that looks at the shop for my stuff, yeah.
How do you get all this done? How long have you been?
I pulled my first loop in 1999.
That's not very long ago.
But most of these I've been cooking in the last couple of years.
In
For the shop.
I mean, like, how long does it take you to do one of those?
It just kind of depends. It don't take me. I can get one done in a couple of weeks.
That is
But I'm, I have to have my designs done, so I have to be focused to get them done.
Did you hear her say she could get one done in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
It takes me that long just to draw it.
Probably take me 20 years.
Well, it took me 7 years to do the first one. That's it's that big. But I'm trying to get back into it. Do you sell anything like? I'm not quite sure. I need classes. Like I'll draw my. That's what I like. I like just drawing the designs. I don't really like hooking it. But then I don't know. I mean, is there a professional way to actually somehow get it on your material? You know, like you have a. I've got one of those. Are you going to put your drawing down here? And she gives classes.
Okay, wonderful.
So,
Yeah, see you sometimes. Give me a holler if you want to go on a Saturday and spend the day with me or whatever.
yeah.
Tell you what I know.
I mean, right now, I know how to hook sideways and up and down, but I don't know how to
Circles and
do.
squiggles and all kinds of stuff.
No, I don't know how to do that piggly wiggly thing and
It's easy.
puzzle parts. And my biggest drawback, and I don't know that I can overcome this, is I'm a perfectionist, and I have to. It takes me an hour to make each loop, and it has to be perfect.
It doesn't have to be perfect because what you do is after you're done with it, you got to press it.
I figured out how to do that.
Presses
Steam
it
it.
all out. It makes it look really good. Mine are not perfect by any means.
I failed my painting classes because I wouldn't finish a painting because if it wasn't perfect. So I do have a big drawback right there.
Yeah.
Do you by any chance sell those color heads? I think I asked you that.
I don't sell colors.
I've got the Fraser, but I only have number 8, and I'm finding out you can't do much with one.
An 8 I use on most of mine, but
You
I've
do?
gotten to where I use a 9 on some things.
Oh,
and some
here, I didn't know they
handles.
made a 9.
No, they make like those 3s and 2s too.
What
but
kind of color do you use?
I use a 10.
Private individuals, we will have this on YouTube. Would you like to, we took a picture of your shop. Would you just like us to say this is your shop or anything?
Sure.
Okay.
These are the
Just introduce yourself and show your card.
Oh,
Tell
I'm
where you're
Janet
from.
Connor from Maine. I love art history and I teach a lot of beginners as well as advanced classes around the country and overseas if it's an English-speaking country.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
And I'm sharing the booth with Janet. I'm Mary Lee O'Connor from upstate New York, and I just vent, and I love dyeing.
Okay, great.
And can we have your card? Do
Absolutely. Here we
you
go.
sell online or anything?
She does.
I
Okay.
do, definitely.
All right. Well, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
I'm from Mount Vernon, Illinois, and there.
And this adjusts as to how high you want to, you know, I can move this up and down so it can.
That is a nice one. You buy that online or
Yes,
any particular company sell them? Or
I bought it through Needleworks.
from Needleworks.
Yes. And then you can take it off the stand and just
You
have
can.
a lap. Yes.
So if you had to buy one or the other,
Are you a turner?
I am a bad hooker, and I'm not a good hooker. Therefore, it has to be just like this, and I have to I count, and they have to be perfect. And I don't hook sideways. It's always this.
In a row. That's not bad. I mean,
Yeah, I got it.
that's that's just your style.
No, it's beginner is what it
I
is.
was gonna say, you know, once you get a little more familiar and it's friendly and it adjusts to you, so whatever you do.
I need lessons.
This would be, you know, they have a good beginner class.
Well, I inquired into that, and they have an opening, but it's from 9 to 4 or something. I don't know that I can sit still. I mean, I'm not a sitter.
I'm not either, but when it comes to hooking, I can sit.
You can?
Oh, yeah.
See, now. I like the design.
You have to stand back to get the whole picture.
Okay. She's very when do you go down?
is one of my favorite pieces so far. Of course, I love primitives, and I know how hard it would be to do all this intricate printing on here. And this is Michelle Palmer from Palmyra, New York, did this. And it's called Broody Hens. I think it's an amazing piece. I believe this. There are so many beautiful hooked rugs here, but of everything here that's on exhibit, I have chosen two for my favorites. One is a punch needle and one is hooked, and I cannot believe they're the same artist. This is another favorite, and it's a punch needle, and it is the same artist that did the one with the hens. Michelle Palmer, Palmyra, New York. How can that possibly be?
She does beautiful stuff.
Does she sell any of this?
You can get her punch needle patterns online.
I just want to buy the finished product.
Oh, I don't know if she does that. You could maybe go to Etsy or put her name in Google, and I don't know if she sells her finished stuff, but she has postcards and all kinds of her stuff is adorable.
Well, the two, I've gone around, and the two favorite things I have picked out and realized she has done both of them.
Yeah.
How odd is that?
I know. Her work is just like, it's so detailed and so different than anybody else's.
It is. I love the one with the chickens.
Yeah, she's got
That lettering was so beautiful. Yeah, well, you're going to be on YouTube. It may take it may take a few weeks. We're filming a. Our channel is the orange channel that it'll be on. We've got two channels of blue and orange. It's just that every time we do one, it sends you a notice.
Oh yeah, the notifications.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not happy that I got it.
Well, on camera.
My name's Renee Jinks, and I'm from South Central Kentucky.
Okay.
Okay. Nice to
Thank
meet you,
you.
Renee.
So much. It was great talking to you.
I like that. been talking to some really nice ladies, and they pointed this out. I would never have noticed it. This is a wool applique. Designer Gretchen Gibbons. The maker is Denise, Snavely, Zionsville, Indiana. And this is all wool. It's little pieces cut out and then stitched around. And it's just amazing. You really can't appreciate this, honestly, unless you look at it up close. It is amazing. It really is. So those are my 3 picks of the show.
He set me straight.